My name is Vanessa Kwanje, and I think the system that marginalizes people is the intersection of social inequality in access to education. And for me, I believe that education opens doors to many opportunities, yet in many countries, people are limited to get education because of their financial status. And this really affects people and categorize people to marginalized because even the children who have that ability of performing well in education, they don't have money to pay the school fees. Like in the country that I came from, I've seen some students, children, they are remaining at home while others go to school, and that's because of the school fees, and others go to school without school uniform, and that's because of school fees. So that make them to be seem like the minority. So I think the social inequality really bring about marginalizing people. And the thing that I can say it can help, it's about coming up with equitable funding models where the students can be given money according to their needs, and also digital access and literacy where students can be given access to devices, because even the world that we are going on now is more about technology, and so the children that lack money to be given digital skills and training that they'll be able to access and be like any other person. And some of the community forces that I think they can unite system changes is I think about community-based organization, and also about the youth and students network, because they understand the local realities that are happening in the communities, because they're also within and they took part directly with the people who are affected. I think this can be really unite the people according to the decision changes. And the environment issue that I say is really affecting, it's about the climate vulnerable agriculture, where we have the unpredictable rainfalls, prolonged drought, and it's really affecting mostly the farmers, and it's leading to low yield, and this brings about hunger among the communities. And another challenge about pollution and urban waste, one of the things that I think can be tackled first, they can be brought about water access and climate resilient agriculture. This one, it will be able to bring about immediate change, because by bringing about resilient agriculture, this one, it will help the farmers, and it will bring a lot of impact the community has, because the food that will be produced, it will bring about reduced food insecurities. Also, it will improve health as people will be having enough food to eat, and also it will support economic stabilities. Another thing that I think that it has made access to justice fall short, it's about the economic inequalities also, because nowadays, as the modernization going on, people, for you to get a justice, you have to go to court, you have to have a lawyer, and the people who have low income, they don't have access to the lawyers. Like, they lack the money to pay the lawyer for them to get the justice, so it become really difficult for them to access the justice. And I think that one of the things that it can help a little bit is about maybe they can make about the lawyers to be creating like 2 hours to committing to the people who doesn't have, and listening and being ready to defend them. And this, I think, it will enable them their justice to be heard and also get their justice. And by this one, by the lawyers committing to the people who doesn't have the money, with sacrificing the 2 hours, it will really expand the access to justice. The action that I can propose that in order to improve poverty among the young people is youth to be guaranteed employment, where after their education they can be guaranteed job, training, placement, or also paid internship within the 6 months after them completing their university or their studies. And this will be impactful as it will make them to be independent and also cultivating their abilities. Another thing on advocates that I've seen that was successful, I would say the Friday for Future Climate movement. This was really impactful as the youth came together to defend the environment. And this one, it pressurized the government and the organization to prioritize climate policies, and it was really beneficial. And this movement became global. Another thing that I could say, how some of the real power that I can hold on decision concerning my life are being made, I could say power to participate. I must participate in the decisions that is being made because they really affect my life. And also I have power to assess information transparency because I must know what's being implemented, what are these decisions on how they be doing about. And another part is the right to be heard. My views and my points must be heard when these decisions are being implemented. On how the community services can be improved and practically, I think on how that community service of creating safe and regular spaces where focus group can be created and having listening sessions where people can openly share the experience and challenges. And I think this really can be beneficial. And to advance anti-racism, I think that there should be fair recruitment and promotions. And also there should be continuous anti-racism training where it should be mandatory to all the employee and the employer to attend those training because this will be creating awareness, and there should be accountability. And I think about inclusive leadership and presentation where even the minority should be considered in decision making and also the leadership committee. Thank you.